everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Scorpio for the month of August 2024. This can apply if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Scorpio. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate. Also, this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate, so take whatever applies and leave out the rest. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below, and you can contact me. I'll get back to you soon. So let's look at the cards. I'm going to draw up 2 more cards and then start the reading. What else do we have for Scorpio? Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards that I got. The first one is the Ace of Cups in reverse. The next one is the Six of Pentacles. The next is the King of Cups in reverse. Next is the Hermit card in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. I feel like you moved away from a situation that was very tricky. It was very precarious. It had a lot of options, but you weren't sure which one was right for you. It was just very dicey energy. Seven of Cups is very dicey energy because there's just a bunch of options, and it's all very deceptive. Everything looks good, but there's only one that is actually authentic and genuine. And it's kind of difficult to pick and choose because it's very, usually these options are very enticing, or shall I say attractive, or whatever. It can apply to any situation. It could be a job situation. It could have been a person. Could have been a romantic relationship. But the basic concept is that you had to move away from something that was proving to be very problematic because it was just confusing you. It was very puzzling and treacherous, And you generally don't like that kind of energy. You like transparency and honesty and that kind of thing. You may not be transparent and honest all the time, but that's for different reasons, Scorpio, because you are a private person. But you generally prefer other people to be that way with you, for you to gain trust of the other person. And you may have been in a bit of a hibernation mode for some time because I'm seeing the Hermit card come up as well. But that's in reverse, so that's your past energy. I don't think this is you right now. But the point is that you may have taken some time off to kind of figure things out for yourself. You may have been very introspective. And that is when you actually evolve the most, Scorpio. Like, you are the phoenix. One of your symbols is the snake. So you do like to take these periods out of your life where you kind of go into hibernation and then shed your snake skin and then come out stronger than you were before. And I feel like you were in that stage up until recently. Like, you may have been through like a self-imposed isolation period where you kind of went through it. And the thing with that phase for you, Scorpio, is generally you tend to learn a lot from it. You kind of figure out what is the lesson here. You become stronger as a result of that, and you kind of make a promise to yourself to never repeat that mistake again. And I think that that's what happened. But I do feel like whatever the situation was, it could have been a romantic relationship, it could have been anything, it could have been a job, any situation. It left you not feeling yourself, like not feeling like your true self, because I'm seeing the King of Cups coming up as a reversal. That's you, Scorpio. King of Cups is your energy. And you're showing up in your own reading as a reversal. You're showing up in your own reading as a reversal, which tells me that you weren't really feeling grounded or centered. Because the King of Cups is not just the energy of Scorpio like you, it's also the energy of someone who is very grounded, very centered, has a very high emotional intelligence, is confident about themselves and confident about whatever their words. They know that whatever is meant for them is going to just magnetically come to them. It's very self-assured energy. It's king energy after all. But this is coming up in the reverse, which tells me that you may have felt a little bit out of sorts. You may have doubted your own capabilities as well, and that's kind of unlike you, Scorpio, because you are a very confident sign in general. But sometimes you go through phases where things or situations or people, they can leave you feeling a little bit destabilized sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you've become bitter. That doesn't mean that you've become jaded, because in fact, on the contrary, you've actually become more generous in your spirit in general, because I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles. And that's about giving. It's about generosity. It's about learning to share with people who are, people around you. But the flip side about the Six of Pentacles is you need to be careful to not overgive to anybody or any situation in your life. It's great to share your love, your energy, your resources with people that you care about. But at the same time, Scorpio, you do need to be mindful about where you're oversharing, overgiving, or kind of being a little bit imbalanced in this, because you are a very generous sign. Yes, you may come up as intimidating sometimes and very different from what you are inside, which is very soft and mushy. You have a very soft heart inside, Scorpio, but when you do reach that point where you're close to someone, you can give too much of yourself. Like you can give so much of yourself that you end up feeling depleted. So that's what the cards are cautioning you against, to not do that. Don't repeat history all over again. Be mindful of where you're oversharing, overgiving, or just feeling a little bit drained, maybe. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups coming up as a reversal. Ace of Cups is, of course, it's watery energy, but it's a very emotional conquest, is what I would describe it as. And this is basically you conquering your own emotions, or I would say gaining mastery over your emotions, mastery over yourself. And I feel like this is a direct result of the Hermit energy, where you took that stage where you wanted to be by yourself to figure things out. And as a result of that, you've kind of become a master of a lot of things, actually. You've learned to be wiser, more balanced, more intuitive, all of that, and I feel like that was necessary for you to kind of recover and become stronger. What else do we have for Scorpio for the month of August? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Scorpio. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a time to wait and watch. This is not the time to kind of make a move on anything or anyone. This is about multiplying your money. Quite literally, it's Pentacles energy, so it is about money. If you have invested in something, then this is the time to let it multiply, let it grow. Don't be, like they say, right? A watched boiling pot never really boils, the water doesn't boil, or something to that effect. So if you keep wondering when your money is going to multiply or when it's going to give you the dividends, then that's when you kind of delay the progress. Just let it be, let it simmer, let it sit. It's going to come to you. If this is a romantic relationship, or if this is somebody new in your life, then this is about also giving the other person space and time. Because sometimes, Scorpio, you are quite slow when it comes to romantic relationships. You don't just jump into it. But sometimes if the spark is right, if you feel like this person is the one for you, you can jump in. You can be very impulsive sometimes, and you can go all in. And that can scare another person off. That doesn't mean that they don't like you back, but it's just everybody's energies are different, so everybody is not the same as you, and they can get overwhelmed sometimes. So sometimes you need to give the other person space, let things space out at the way that they're supposed to, and it's going to be fine. What else do we have for Scorpio for the month of August? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. What do we have for Scorpio? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like up until recently you were in a bit of a regretful stage. Five of Cups is about that energy. It's kind of pessimistic also, like it's about looking at those three cups that are lying down in front of you, but not really looking back and see the two that are still upright. So it's also about looking at your life situation and realizing that you do have a lot going on. Sometimes, Scorpio, you can get into these phases or these moods where you feel very pessimistic towards life. You may feel like, nothing's working out, nothing is working in your favor, that very negative kind of thinking. And sometimes it takes a lot for you to come out of that. But you do need to come out of that, because there is a lot that's there in your life that, is still really good. So, that I don't think this is your current energy. I feel like this is you in the past. But you may have been in that state quite recently. What else do we have for Scorpio? I'm getting the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is the time to take things slow. Like I said, the Seven of Pentacles is also very similar energy. It's not about taking the plunge on something. This is about you having already done the work that you need to do, and now it's about sitting and waiting and watching and letting the rewards come to you. Same with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands in the upright position is very quick, fast communication. It's almost bordering on impulsivity. But because this is coming up in the reversal, I feel like this is asking you to kind of put the brakes on something, wait it out. You are a patient sign, Scorpio, but sometimes you can get a bit anxious. You can get a little bit paranoid about things and sort of get impulsive about it. I mean, your co-ruler is Mars after all, so there is a bit of impulsivity to you. But this is not the month for you to do that. This is the month for you to kind of take things slow. Let things flow at an organic pace is what I'm feeling here. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to make anything happen. Just let things happen organically, and it's all going to fall into the right place at the right time. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the month of August. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm. It also helps motivate me to deliver more content for you, my lovely subscribers. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye bye.